Hello, welcome back to Single Mom on a Farm. I get asked a lot where I get my energy from to keep going all day long and day after day without really any breaks. And I have three reasons for that I could think of. One is my mental energy, just trying to stay positive. I really have to control my thoughts and not let the negative seep in, but I'll talk about that in another video. My second thing I could think of was the real foods that I try to eat. I try to eat live foods that give my body the energy to go all day long and to make me feel good instead of the dead foods that are like processed. Of course, I always have a lot of work I need to do. I can improve a whole bunch on that. And then the third thing that I could think of was just staying active all day. I think that was just the biggest thing for me, really, is because I am just always trying to stay moving. And then it makes me feel good. Like it releases those endorphins and it makes me feel like I'm getting stuff done, which, makes me feel like mentally a lot better, that I'm accomplishing a lot. So I'm not like running laps around the house all day long. But if we're sitting on the couch and just chatting, sometimes I'll just stop and do a little bit of arm lifts. And then I'll show you throughout the video all of the things that I try to do throughout the day when kids are talking to me, or we're doing school, or making meals, or those kinds of things. Then I just try to stay really active. Let's take a look. First thing in the morning, I always hop on my exercise bike. I read my scriptures for 20 minutes. That gives me a sense of peace, and it reminds me that the Lord is going to help me with my day today, no matter how stressful or overwhelming it feels. Then the last 10 minutes, I'll read texts and emails on my phone, just from close friends or family, like my mom or siblings or college kids. It's just so fun to hear from somebody outside of my house. Then I'm ready to go downstairs and take care of the kids and start my day in a great energetic frame of mind. I love the solid 30 minutes of exercise time because the rest of the day I just get it in 1 or 2 minutes here or there. A helpful way to understand grammar. It's a great exercise for the brain. During school, when I go around helping the kids with their work, I like to do leg lifts or squats or lift hand weights and do triceps or bicep curls. On the next page, draw the horizontal line and then the vertical line. And diagram the sentence. Clouds sail. Anytime I come out of the bathroom, I like to stop and do a few chin-ups on the chin-up bar in the doorway. I can't do very many, but even doing a few makes me feel more energetic. When I'm brushing my teeth after lunch or any meal, I love to do a wall sit and read a book. I have an electric toothbrush that is timed for 2 minutes, so I know for sure I'm doing a 2-minute wall sit. If the kids are talking to me too much that I can't read a book, I will do leg lifts while brushing my teeth instead of a wall sit. It doesn't really matter. As long as I'm moving while brushing my teeth, I feel really good. When I use the blender to make a smoothie for snack time, or anytime I use my blender, I love to jog in place or do squats. I'm scared of one day the lid blowing off the blender and spewing smoothie all over the kitchen, so I want to stay close by, but I hate just standing there wasting time. So I love doing the squats or leg lifts or whatever I can to stay active while I watch it. Out in the garden while watering, I also love to do squats or leg lifts. Really just anything, just to stay active all day instead of just standing there. When I stand in water, I feel tired and sluggish, but as long as I keep moving or stretching or bending over or whatever, I feel energy going right through me. Mountain climbers are another really fun exercise to do while watering. So good for balance and leg muscles. When I'm done watering, I love to run into the house. I've never been a good runner, but I love to sprint. It's just really fun. Try it sometime. Just sprint to your mailbox or something really fast. Sometimes when the kids are talking to me, or I'm thinking of a phone call I need to make, say to the bank, I will do some calf raises on the stairs. It's just something to do while I'm listening or thinking. I'll start looking. Okay, I'll see your head is going down. Sometimes when I'm outside by the trampoline, I'll just run and jump on it for like 30 seconds. I'll run laps around it like in big old leaps, or sometimes I'll run around as fast as I can. It just feels good to feel playful, and kids love to see their parents in a playful mood. So I challenge you to try it. When you're outside, just do something playful, like shoot a few hoops, or pick up a jump rope and skip rope, do a hopscotch, hit a tetherball, anything like that. It feels so good to be playful and energetic. Along those lines, sometimes I just like to grab a kid and spin him or her around. Puts us in a playful mood, lightens us up, makes the day feel less stressful. There are so many ways to stay active throughout the day and to feel energetic. But the last thing I'm going to mention is that after I've gotten the little kids to bed, I'll often do push-ups or a plank while reading a book or writing notes for a video or just stretching or whatever, just to end my day with a little bit more exercise, and I sleep so much better. Get off a screen, read or exercise, and you'll sleep great. So what did you think? I hope you weren't critiquing my form because it's probably not that good. Nobody really cares what you look like. It's just how you feel. I mean, the little caveat is if you are way out of shape, then maybe you should have a personal trainer or something like that just to make sure you're not going to injure yourself. But really, you know, our ancestors didn't have personal trainers when they worked out. I mean, when they're just staying active all day, watering the garden and hauling things with wheelbarrows and wagons and stuff like that. So just move how your body feels good. So do whatever feels good to you, and it will probably be a healthy movement. I'm not a doctor or a trainer or anything like that, but my advice would be to just start. Just start moving your legs when you're sitting on the couch, or lifting really light weights or cans or anything like that. Anything, and listen to your body. Stop when it doesn't feel good anymore, or ask advice if you do need advice from somebody. But just start moving. Just go up and down on tiptoes when you can, when you're just standing there, or do a few squats when you get something out from the bottom cupboard. Just start and let me know how it goes. I'm really excited for you. I challenge you to find like 5 new movements that you can do each day, whether just a few push-ups before bed or doing some leg lifts while you run the blender or the coffee maker or anything like that. Some weights, like I said, some over the arm things, whatever. Then I just challenge you to try to find 5 new things that you can do when you're brushing your teeth, do a wall sit, any of those things. And let me know how it goes. I bet you're going to find so much energy that you didn't know that you had before, and you're just going to feel so much better, which in turn makes everyone around you feel better because you'll start serving other people. You'll be happier. You'll be opening doors for people. You'll just feel good, and there'll be a light in your face too. I can't wait to hear about it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.